Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about optimum fetal positioning. I've chosen this topic today because it's something I get asked about all the time during my yoga classes and with my doula clients. So I thought I'd share some information. This is my little assistant for the day. Optimum fetal positioning just means the position that your baby is in during that last phase of your pregnancy and during labour and birth. Now, it's said that optimum fetal positioning is when your baby's head is down and engaged and the baby's face is facing your spine. So, like so. Similar to that anyway. If your baby is engaged in this position, then you might hear it called back to back. It's when the baby's spine is the same way as your spine and facing outwards. Now, if your baby is in that position, people give birth like that every single day. Some people say that it causes slightly more backache and back pain during the labour and birth. And I know people though that have said it hasn't made any difference to them. There's studies into this. Some say it does, some say it doesn't. So who knows? I don't think it can hurt though to try and get your baby into the optimum fetal position. So I'm going to tell you some little tips and tricks to help that along. There's other positions as well that you might find your baby in. Breech. Classic breech position is when the baby's bottom is coming down first, or footling breech when their feet first. Transverse, you might hear, which is your baby lying across. And there's a million positions in between that your baby might be in. So we're really aiming for this position. Head first, the baby's spine facing outwards and slightly to the left. They call it left occiput anterior, LOA. So today's lifestyle, where we often finish work and we go home and slump down on the sofa, sitting back like so, resting, taking the weight off our feet, isn't great for optimum fetal positioning because of gravity partly. The heaviest part of your baby is the top of its head and the spine here. Now, gravity will pull that heaviest part downwards. So if you see me sitting back here, laying back, all nice and comfy, gravity will bring my baby down this way. Imagine this baby is inside my womb. The heaviest part is here, where my lower hand is here, and that will come downwards. So your baby is going to be back to back, or occiput posterior, as you might hear it also called. Now, we can get these babies to turn from this position. It's really not a problem. They turn during labour and the birth all the time as well, right up to that last moment, so don't worry too much. Sitting at a desk, even in the car, promotes this back-to-back positioning. What we need to do to get your baby to turn and be in that optimum fetal position is think about UFO. Now, that's nothing to do with aliens. It stands for upright, forward and open. So if you imagine now that I am up, I am forward, my knees are slightly open. I'm not sure you can see that there, but they are. I'm in a much better position for the heaviest part of my baby now to come down this way. The baby's back and the top of its head is still coming down with gravity, but it's now, the baby is now in the correct position. Now, things we can do to encourage UFO, upright, forward and open positioning, is not to just continuously exercise and be on your feet all the time, because you'll be absolutely knackered and we don't want that in the run up to birth. When you get home from work, maybe rather than laying back on the sofa, lay on your left side. That's a good alternative. Better still, if you have a high back dining room chair, you can sit straddling over the back of the chair. So turn the chair around, maybe put your arms on the back of the chair. Your knees will be either side over the chair and you'll be upright, forward and open. It's a really comfy position to just watch TV in or watch the world go by. Even better still is to get one of these wonderful birth balls. Now, sitting like this, I'm on my knees and my feet, and I could just watch TV like this all day. I'm relaxed, I'm comfy. Every so often, I could just take a little rock from side to side. Movement, my knees open, I'm upright, forward and open, that UFO again. This is all going to encourage baby into the optimum fetal position. So rest when you need. Don't run around all the time and wear yourself out. We don't need you in that condition. We want you to be relaxed and happy. But just be mindful of different positions you can try for that optimum fetal positioning. I do a whole yoga class on optimum fetal positioning, and we spend the hour going through lots of different positions that will encourage that. A lot of it is on all fours, which you don't have to be on your wrists the whole time, you can do on your forearms. But I will run through lots and lots of different positions with you to encourage that positioning. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed today's little lesson.